And just like that, guys, with the second overall pick in the 2025 NFL Draft, your Jacksonville Jaguars move up and select Travis Hunter, wide receiver and DB out of Colorado. Man, I am so excited. Last night was crazy. There's so much to unpack here. Let's talk about it, guys. Wow, guys. Wow. I mean, what a crazy night last night was. I had so much fun. I ended up going to Bottlenose Brewing and hanging out with everybody there, and the Club Jaguar guys hosted their live show. So much fun. Bottlenose was so hospitable, the entire staff. Shout out to them. Super cool spot if you're in the Jacksonville area and you want to grab a beer and some good pizza. So shout out to them. Man, last night was absolutely so much fun. I, for the last few years, have not been in town. And so I've missed out on a lot of fun, like football memories. 2022, I wasn't here. And so I missed out on all of that. And so just being in a room full of Jags fans, all celebrating together, man, the energy in that room was electric and we had a ton of fun. But yeah, I am so pumped for Travis Hunter. Now, there's a lot of questions about, is he actually going to play both sides of the ball, or are we just going to play him at receiver? And I got to say, guys, I really do think that we're going to let him loose and let him play both sides of the ball. This guy averaged, I think it was like 111 snaps in college, and the next closest was like 80 something. So, I mean, he's really well conditioned. He takes care of his body. He is absolutely all ball all the time. A little bit of fishing sprinkled in there, which I personally appreciate. But yeah, man, I am so excited for this pick. I think that, we've heard Gladstone say it in the press conference, like there's players that can change the trajectory of a game. There's players that can change the trajectory of a team. And they believe that Travis Hunter is a player that can change the trajectory of the sport, where young kids will look at him and see him playing both sides of the ball and say, I want to do that. I want to be Travis Hunter. So just wild, man. And I'm just kind of spewing my thoughts here. I just am so excited. I know a lot of people are concerned, saying we spent way too much to go up and get him. And while I understand that, and I hear you out, but the way I'm thinking about it and the way that I'm coping with it, if you will, is the fact that you're getting a starting level receiver and starting level corner. So that's your two number one picks there. And, I'm hopeful and I believe that we're headed in the right direction. And I think that our first round pick next year, hopefully, will be a lot later in the first round, and it won't be a top 10 pick again. So I'm optimistic. I'm hopeful. I'm really excited. I think that from the jump, this new regime of James Gladstone, Liam Cohen, and Tony Baselli wanted to make a statement. We heard them in the hunt talk about whenever we have the opportunity to be bold, we won't flinch. And they did not flinch, and they were bold. They moved up to number 2 and took Travis Hunter. And I think that not only is it a statement for them just saying, like, we're going to be bold, out with the old and with the new, but I really do think that it won over a lot of fans. I mean, when I tell you guys that the energy in the room, whenever they made the announcement that they were trading up to get Travis, I mean, the bar blew up. It was insane. It was so much fun. But I think that goes a long way with the fans. It's like we're so used to the Jags just trading back, reaching on players, drafting linebacker after linebacker. We're all sick of it. We're all on the same page that we can't keep doing what we've been doing, and we can't be the same old Jags. We have to chart a new path and do things differently this time around. And I think that this move with Travis Hunter is doing just that. And I think another thing I want to speak to is a lot of people going into this draft process were talking negatively about Travis Hunter, saying that he's a diva and, that there's too much ego and whatnot. And really, like, I think that if you listen to him in any interview, I mean, the guy is all ball all the time. And, his answers to his questions are, he just wants to be a better husband and a better football player, and he likes to fish. And it's like, he's so down to earth and just loves ball. And I think that is when you hear intangibly rich, it can sound like a buzzword, and it's like, what does that even mean? And I really think that that is what they're looking for, is just, he's a good dude. Like, bottom line, Travis Hunter is a good dude, and they want to fill this locker room up with good dudes that love playing football. And I think Hunter is just that. And I think that with the whole ego thing, it's like when you have somebody who is an absolute competitor, the top of their craft, whether it's in business, finance, you name it, football, doesn't matter. People that are the best at what they do, they are aggressive and they want to be the best at what they do. And I think that with Travis Hunter, it's no different. And him being in the wide receivers room with BT, or him being in the cornerback room with Jari and Jones, it's like he's only going to make those players better because they're going to want to compete with him and match that level of intensity. And so I think it's a win-win across the board. I'm super pumped for this pick, and I'm super pumped for the future of your Jacksonville Jaguars. Man, what a time to be a Jags fan. And I'm telling you guys, just get in now. If you're watching this and you're not a fan, now's your time. Get in on the Travis Hunter hype. It's going to be a crazy season, and I'm so hopeful and so optimistic. I'm so excited to see what we do next in this draft. We were talking about it last night. What do we think the night 2 is going to look like for the Jags? I think that there is still opportunity for James Gladstone and company to be aggressive and potentially move back up, into the second round. We still have a second round pick, and I think that with these day 2 and 3 picks, I am anticipating us to, go big body linemen, defensive line, offensive line, and just build the trenches. There's still a few other positions, safety, running back, that I'm keeping an eye out for. But I think that drafting Travis Hunter really scratches the itch of the flashy name, so to speak, And so I think that they've bought themselves some time now to where they got the star, they got the superpower and the name. And so with these next few picks, I think we can go a little less flashy, a little more utility, not necessarily the most exciting names, but people that will come in and get the job done. I'm super pumped. I'm going to be posting throughout the remainder of the draft. I'm super excited with the moves that we've already made. I love this overall direction that the team is heading in, and I can't wait to see what moves that we make next with the remaining picks that we have. We still have 9 picks. It's going to be a lot of fun. Stay tuned, guys, and I'll catch you on the next one.